Hi, this is Philip Mason with Incredible Fathers. Excited to be with you here today on Father's Day. What a special day. I'd just like to let all the fathers out there know that I appreciate them. I'm so thankful for all their efforts that they make to be able to help their children and raise them in righteous ways and build them up into wonderful people. Thank you for all that hard work. I'm so thankful for my own father and grandfathers and great-grandfathers and all that they've done for me. It's been such a huge blessing in my life, and I hope to repay them by strengthening the future generation. That's my hope and my goal as a father. So I have my son. He's my 7-year-old son. He's here helping me film this video for you, and I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you. And this is basically what a good father does. A good father will look at his family, look at his children, and he'll take an opportunity to say, hey, what is it that my child needs to know in order to be successful as they grow and mature towards adulthood? And a good father will teach and will lift and will inspire and will train and will help that child explore and develop and become something better over time. And there's a neat analogy for this that I really love, and this comes from the United States military. So the United States military asked a really important question, and that question was, as we engage in different military conflicts, how do we get more of our men and women to return home safely so they don't die in combat? And this provoked a lot of research, and they studied a lot of data, and they came up with an interesting conclusion, and they found that on average, a soldier who was going into combat, whether it was in a plane or in a tank or whatever it was, if they had 10 combat missions under their belt, and this particular study referred to those in planes, but if they had 10 combat missions under their belt, the likelihood of them returning home safely went up astronomically, and it was almost certain that they would come home safely. It didn't mean that some wouldn't, but almost all of them would start coming back home safely because they had this level of experience and confidence and knowledge that allowed them to perform well in the field of battle because of their experience. So as fathers, we do a lot of the same things. We know that our children are going to go into combat, so to speak, and they're going to be thrown out into the world, and they're going to have different experiences, but they need to be prepared for it. And so as fathers, we help train and prepare our children for that. So the military has a special word for this experience that they put together for their soldiers and their pilots, and they call it red flag. And they actually simulate combat experiences so that their pilots and their soldiers know exactly how to perform in real life. And so as fathers, if we want to become excellent fathers, become the very best that we can be, we provide experiences for our children where they can thrive and excel and experience life on their own without our constant direction and help. So we train them, we prepare them, and then we let them to have little mini experiences that prepare them for what it's like to be an adult, and prepare them what it's like to be on their own. And so as a father, my challenge to all the fathers out here on Father's Day would be thinking about ways that you can better prepare your sons and your daughters to be able to go out and experience life. Maybe that's a little bit of time away from home for a while, fending for themselves. Maybe it's time working for a nonprofit agency, doing some service. Maybe it's going off to take some classes on their own at a local community college. Maybe it's time visiting grandma and grandpa, and they can have some experiences out hunting with grandpa and some experience canning food with grandma. You know, there can be a whole range of experiences there that a child can have that can help prepare them for what life has in store for them. I know that as we take this responsibility seriously as fathers, to prepare our children for the future, we will be very deserving of the honor that has been given fathers, and we'll live true to our mission as fathers. So to all of you who are out there, please continue to work towards becoming more incredible fathers, and remember to reach out and to thank your father today. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.